Welcome to all the mini enthusiasts, classic car enthusiasts. Okay, so all the wiring, all the dash is out. The only two things really to come out is that pedal box and that handbrake, and she's pretty well stripped. What I found when I took off the dashboard was, this light is too strong, but you can just, I'll bring it around here possibly, I think it might be better. Yeah. You can see how bad. Pull this down a bit even more. See how bad that rust is in the corner. And consequently, with all that rust, taking this front scuttle panel off. So what I did was, I went along the original cut down the sides. They were fairly evenly spaced, but when I looked underneath, there was quite a bit of rust in this back panel, so I've taken this off. I picked it off, and you can see how bad this was. And obviously this all needs to be taken out for putting the new wing on anyway, for the new inner wing. So I can now get to these and I'll repair this a bit as well. There was quite a bit of rust in between it. But the scuttle I've saved, and as you can see, it is new. So that's good. That's another panel I don't have to get. It's not that these panels are terribly expensive, but the problem for me, living in Austria, you know, I have to have them posted out, and when they're long like this, they get bent and damaged and so on and so forth. So, you know, it's a bit of a hassle for me. I can't just nick over to Mini Spares or David Manners or whoever, you know. So it's quite a problem for me. Anyway, as you can see, so it's off. You can actually see how much filler there was on there. You can see how deep that is. Amazing amount of filler. What they've done when they put this on, I don't know if I can get it back on quickly enough, but what they've done when they put it on, so I'll lift it up a bit. Yeah, hang on. Hang on. Oh, there's a way in. Sorry about this, guys. Yeah, when they put it on, this piece here was actually lower. It was lower than that piece, so they'd used all filler to match it up. I've actually done that cutting there. Anyway, so that's where we're at. These screws in the front here are a bit of a sod to get out. They get quite rusted. These ones that hold the panel on for the main wiring loom. And if you want to take it out in one piece, then you have to take this out if you want to get the loom out in one shot. And I tried putting WD-40 on them yesterday, and that didn't work this morning. And what I ended up doing was I was going to try and put two nuts onto this thread and then back them out from this side so they were easier. The problem is they're crosshead posi heads, and they break very easily. What I ended up doing with a couple of them was using a set of mole grips and turning them in a couple of threads, and then cutting where I damaged it with the mole grips, cut the thread off, and then they came out fairly easy. But anyway, so there we are. Yeah, so that's another piece saved from the original car, and I'll get all this done now, get it all cleaned up, and so that's just a little update. As I say, there's not much to take out now. It's just a few bits and pieces, because I want to take the pedal box out because I want to get rid of all the rust, and these I won't even bother taking out. They're so badly corroded. I'll just buy some new ones when they come with a new wing. You can see I'll never get those undone, and it's plastic anyway, so it wouldn't be very expensive. Anyway, so there we are, gents, and I'll give you another update after the weekend. I think I have to go to Vienna tomorrow, and hope everybody's getting on, and everybody else is getting on well. So there we are. As I said, the screws. This is the screws I took out. You can see they are quite badly rusted. They are, and one of them, what I did was I actually cut it with a grinder and made a flathead in there. It was the only way I could get it out. And this is the soundproofing for the back. You can see it's not been cut, it's all in one piece. It's a bit of fiddling, but you know, you can get it out. And there you see there's the whole loom in one shot, and it was obviously put in one, so you can put it back in one. Just you have to be very careful about how you take it out though, a little piece at a time. Here's a little thing as well, look at this. This is the wiper motor, and if you look inside here, maybe I'll bring it over to the light so you can see it. When you look inside, look how corroded that is in there. Corrosion's terrible. So, yeah, it never rains but it pours with Minis. They are great cars and very fun to drive on the road, but when they're not, man, they can be difficult. Anyway, thanks for watching in. Bye for now. Take care.